Hey, it's Bear bringing you Captain Tsubasa whoops. Dream Team. I don't have to say Tatakai anymore. It's all the same. Global, Japanese, it's the same. And today, suddenly, new characters have come, and most of you have probably already seen all the stats and everything. And here is my evaluation for these characters. They are all Japan national team AOI, Shingo AOI, Nita, and secret character MISUGI. So this transfer will be held for 4 days until Monday Japan time. Monday late afternoon Japan time. And the transfer. Sorry, I'm showing you the Japanese version this time. I have no iPad on me right now, and yeah, so it's gonna be held until the late afternoon of Monday 25th, and Aoi is red toughness type, and Nita is green skill type, and also Misugi is a blue agility type. And this time's transfer is every 30 pool you get 10 pools free. Yeah, that's the way they do this time's transfer. And they also included the previous All Japan national team characters that came, like Tsubasa, Ishizaki, Misaki, Wakabayashi, and Soda. Yeah, and the probabilities are like this. I think it's the same for the global, right? I assume it has to be, right? It can't be different on the global, so yeah. So the probability for the new characters, except for Misugi, who is a secret character, are as usual 0.42% each. And as for the new Japan characters that came at the 6-step transfer, they are all 0.1% each. So they are a bit higher than the other existing characters that's inside this transfer, but it's not that high. 0.1% is not something so high. So don't go too far, because I still think there's gonna be other new characters coming up, and I think now that these characters came with some new team skills, I think that's gonna be the trend. This is only my assumption, and my assumption, I don't get it right all the time, so don't believe me, but this is how I think. And I think this time, since it's here, I don't think I'm wrong, right? Yeah. Wait a minute. What? You don't wait. Japan and global is the different. Oh no, it's the same. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so don't go too far, and I think the trend will change in terms of team skills from the type trend to collect characters with same type, to same nationality, or maybe area. I don't know. It might be I don't know, Europe, or instead just one country, Germany, France, I don't know, but something like that should come because Japan came, right? Yeah, so that's my assumption, and let's go into depth for the new characters. So first of all, who should I cover first? Nita. So, sorry to say, frankly speaking, but this is not a good character. Like, it's very close to how it was like for it was, or it is, because it's still here. The French two characters, Napoleon and Pierre, who has the passive of having the 100% boost when they're used in league mode. It's the exact same thing for him. So the skills, or I mean the stats, are made to be boosted 100%. So it's weak originally. So it's all in, it's like 3000s or even 2005 for block. That's like so damn crappy. But it's all for the league. So to be honest, I don't think we care about this kind of passive, most of us. So sorry to say, but if you were got this character instead of like Aoi or Misugi, then yeah, it's not that good, to be honest. But especially for those who have Fest Nita, you're able to teach this S rank interception, the Falcon interception, which came to this game for the first time, and it's S rank interception. So I think it's useful, especially for Fest Nita. Yeah, so that is one way to utilize this character, I think, for those who don't really care about using him in the league mode. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think, yeah, there's nothing you can do with this character. The team skill is only 7%, like the French characters for green type. Yeah, so it's not that good nowadays. So that's Nita. Next comes Aoi. So is he good? He is super good. Super good. I think most of you have already checked it, so you guys probably know. So you might not need to hear what I'm about to say, but his original stats is already like Dream Collection, like similar to Dream Collection, the way it's edgy on offense, and for defense it's a bit weak, but physical is 16,500, which is good, very good, right? And he could also do triple position, forward OMF and DMF, which is forward AM and DM for the global. And his team skill, like I said in the initial part of the video, it boosts all Japanese characters by 10%. It doesn't have to have any certain type. You don't have to, yeah, so it's all about the nationality this time, which I've been, waiting for a long time, because I'm, like most of you probably, sick and tired these days of collecting gathering same type characters, because it's so limited. You can't use other characters that I want to use, that I really hate it. And still with this limitation or team skill, it is limited to like Japanese characters, but I think now that they brought this new skill, they will start bringing this type of team skills in other countries or area as well. So the trend will probably change soon in the future. I'm not saying that the current existing or the current trend of type will like vanish or anything, but I assume this area will be more it'll probably boost the characters better, I think. Well, it has to be that way, or else, how can it go worse, right? Yeah. And his skills, he has a ground shot for he used to already have one with the green skill type Aoi, but it's much stronger now. It's 455 at max, and he also has a new interception, A rank. So this is good. It's something Aoi never had. And also he has 1-2, which is good, because you don't have to take it out from other Aois. Because 1-2 is super important, especially for forward and OMF characters. And his passive is what we should really focus on. It's something very new. It says, I don't know how it's called in English, but nationality link, Japan. I don't know if this is the correct way, but yeah. So the more Japanese characters are in the team, the more parameter will be boosted, and maximum boost will be 25%. 25%. And how it works is like this. So there's 11 characters in starting lineup, right? So other than Aoi, there's 10, and each one character that's Japanese gives this Aoi 2.5% boost, which adds up to 25% when all the characters are Japanese. I mean starting lineup. So if, for example, you change one of the starter Japanese character to a foreign or non-Japanese character at halftime, then his boost will decrease. Yeah, his boost will decrease. That someone in my club, my clubmate who already got this character already checked it. Yeah, so this is for sure. But it's really strong. It's really strong. After the boost, if you are able to get all Japanese characters in the team, I don't know if that's worth doing just for the boost for Aoi, because you know it might be that you have to take out super strong characters like Kaots or like Bunak, so that you could put Japanese characters instead, and that will mean as a team as a whole, it could weaken the team, right? So you have to determine what is better or best. But if you're able to successfully put all the super good Japanese characters, he'll have 25% boost, and that will mean number one shooter in the game, even exceeds Napoleon with Pierre's passive 10% boost. Yeah, even after that, Napoleon, this Aoi will have 12,739 shot power, including the power, adding up the power physical part already. Yeah, 12,739. Whereas Napoleon, just as a reference, he has, after Pierre's boost, he has 12,687. 687. 739 for Aoi. So slightly, but he exceeds Napoleon if you're able to collect 10 Japanese characters in the starting lineup. And even his dribble or pass or interception tackle, all these stats will exceed 10,000. Everything except for block. Block is really weak, as you can see here. It's only 3,200 as original, so it only becomes 7,595 at max. Yeah, but still, if you're able to do this 25% boost, he is gonna be a beast. And even if you can't reach 25, I'm sure many of you can do like 10 to 15 easily, because you know there's so many strong Japanese characters like Tsubasa, Misaki. These two are like a set character. They have to be used as a pair, so that's two already. And goalkeepers are strong ones are Japanese, many of them, so that's three. And Hyuga is strong, that's four. And characters like Akai, the previous Akai, or the Dream Collection Akai, Dream Collection Soda is strong. Dream Fest Nita, Misugi. There's so many characters that's Japanese who are strong. So it's not that hard. But the thing is, today, since there's only a few characters with this kind of team skills, well, I mean Japanese character boost team skills, you might not be able to create the strongest team compared to the type teams yet, because you could only do 27% boost for all Japanese characters yet today, because this Aoi has the 10%, the secret Misugi has 10%, and then the Tsubasa, the blue Tsubasa, has 7%. Yeah, so if you are to put all the Japanese characters I just mentioned that are strong, like Dream Fest or Dream Collection characters, they all have different types, which means if you want to put boost to everyone, you could only use all Japanese character boost. But that could only go up to 27, including the secret Misugi. So yeah, today it's not, I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's gonna be the strongest team putting all Japanese characters just to meet the Aoi's 25% maximum boost. Yeah, but eventually I think in the future it will be feasible with some new characters with 10% boost for the Japanese characters probably will come. So yeah, let's hope that will happen soon and wait. Yeah. But anyways, even if you can't get 25%, like I said, Tsubasa, Misaki, Wakabayashi, there's so many characters are already super strong. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy for many people to do at least 10% boost all the time. Well, that is if these Japanese characters don't switch in halftime. Yeah. So he is super strong, definitely. And oh, by the way, his shot is it doesn't lose momentum shooting from distance, which is good. It's already pretty damn strong, and he could also do forward OMF DMF. So he could, this shot it could be useful from any position. And yeah, that's about it for him. Yeah, so he's a beast. And last but of course not least, MISUGI. Is he good? Whoops. Of course, he's goddamn good, but because he's a secret character, the probability is super low. It's only like 0.01%. Yeah. So that you can't, I don't think, it's not something you should aim for, because you could really get in trouble if you go, too deep, trying to get this character. So just, aim for AOI, and if AOI comes, I recommend you to quit. And if you're super lucky, you might be able to get him together. Yeah, that's how you should go after this character, I think. You shouldn't go after him too deeply. And you guys probably already know from the previous Tsubasa, the secret Tsubasa, right? It's the same probability. Yeah, and as you can see here, he's a monster. Well, he can do everything. His average is super high. It's almost like, his average is like 6,200 or something. Yeah, that's how strong everything is. Nothing's low stats. Even the block stat, which is the lowest probably, has 5,878, and his power is 6,500, so that's already strong. Yeah. So this guy is strong. If you add up the physical, his shot will be above 10,000, 10,426. And other than his shot, everything will be exceeding 9,000. Yeah. So his average is super high, and everything, he looks like a genius. He could do everything basically. And as you know, there's so many MISUGI characters in the past that you could make your own MISUGI. Yeah, you want to make it defensive, offensive, whatever you want, because he can do triple position like AOI or Pierre. Yeah. So he is again super good, and his main skill is ultimate overhead, S rank, 475 high ball. That is super strong, and I think probably the strongest shot ever for MISUGI. And this new skill, fast break, which is a 1-2 skill, but you need 4 characters together to meet the to be able to use this. It's Hyuga, Tsubasa, and Misaki. But these characters aren't that hard to use, right? Because they're all strong characters. Unlike like the Swedish 1-2, where you have to use like all these characters there's only one character as SSR or UR in the game, like that Dread dude, Larsen, or like Fredericks. Yeah, these characters, there's not many of these characters in the game, unlike Tsubasa, Misaki, and Hyuga. So yeah, it's way easier to meet this. Yeah. So yeah, this MISUGI is super good, and as I said, his team skill is all parameter boost by 10% for Japanese characters. Sorry, Hino, you're not. But yeah, well, I love Hino. I use him as a starter, so I wanted him to be included, but nope. He's Uruguay guy, right? And his passive is unique, and it's something that it came earlier with Sha or Cha. Yeah. So it's the more stamina you have left, the more power boost you get to the skill. So his maximum is 30%, whereas Cha was 50, but that's understandable because Cha's status is much weaker, like half the status of this MISUGI. So yeah, it's understandable. But Cha's shot was super strong. It's 330 at level 1. 330. Yeah, that's like jumping tornado shot. Although it's A, max 80, level 80, that's 330. Yeah, that's how strong that shot is. So yeah, that's why that Cha is super strong, although it's league prize. But his stats so strong, I think even 30% boost will do, right? Yeah, I think so. So, this character is strong overall. Whatever you look at, everything is strong. He's like flawless. Everything is all good. So, but like I said, the probability is super low. So don't really chase this character too much, because you could get in big trouble by doing that. I've seen people get in this trouble in the Japanese version when Tsubasa came last year. So yeah, so that's about it for today, and stay tuned for my future video, because I will of course pull some gacha or transfer for this aiming for this AOI. So yeah, stay tuned for my next video or future video. I'll be doing it soon. Yeah, thanks for watching and bye.